Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peak to Middle School. My name is Narwhal, and I am here with Big Chungus.
Welcome back, Kyle. Let's welcome myself
Why
back.
did you welcome yourself?
I don't know.
Well, welcome back, Kyle.
Thank you. Welcome back, John.
Thank you. Guys, today we're going to do something really fun. This idea, I'd heard of it years ago because there was I think it's like BBC, which
I love
first
BBC.
of all, why is there a company called BBC?
Isn't it like British Broadcasting
Company?
Something? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, come on.
Yeah.
You could use a different acronym.
Yeah.
But anyways, there's BBC, and they make these playground insults videos with celebrities. Like they had one with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg or something. And basically, the goal here is Kyle and I came up with like 10 to 15 insults. We'll take turns insulting each other. And if the other person, generally, the way I've done it in the past is if I insult Kyle and he laughs, I get a point.
Mm-hmm.
But we could also just do it where you guys end up voting or something on
I think
Instagram.
that might be the better move, is if the audience decides whose insults were better.
Yeah, but then we have to put like every single insult. We could export each insult and then put it on the story, and each clip people vote, Kyle or John.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So there's like 20 things, and they just go slide
Round
by
by
slide.
round? Oh, shit. Okay.
I don't know.
I was
I don't
thinking
know.
just total domination. Like
Just who's...
like laying it all out there.
Yeah.
Were mine better than yours?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll let the people decide. But yeah, the goal is to not laugh, okay?
Okay.
So, are you ready to get your feelings hurt?
I'm always ready to get my feelings hurt.
Okay.
Are you ready to get your feelings hurt?
Not really, no. The thing is, I feel like on social media, I've hardened myself to mean stuff, but I'm in person, I'm very sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I'm going to actually get sad, but that's
Good.
okay. All right. You want to go first?
Sure. Gravity's really done a number on your face.
Okay. Yours.
Okay.
Sorry. Your skin feels like a woman's.
It's pretty soft. You look like you wouldn't taste very good.
You almost lost the Seattle Marathon to a man juggling the entire race.
It's good. Good thing I dusted him at the end. Are you an organ donor?
Is that a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's going to want your fucking organs.
I didn't understand. I was like, is this a statement or a question? Okay. In 4th grade, your hair looked like a helmet.
It did. I'm going to chop off your hands and use them as ornaments. No.
No.
Okay.
It rains 24/7, and you're still the most depressing part of my day.
That's a good one.
That was no. You know what? Actually, I'll tell you after.
Okay. Your breath smells like my penis.
You're admitting to you letting me suck you off
Correct.
in your own diss.
Correct.
So who's really? Also, is diss a term, or is that like not cool? Is
I
it?
feel like diss is not cool anymore.
Diss was like 2004.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are slant. These
These
are
are insults.
yeah.
Or roasts. But even a roast, it's like I don't like that anymore either.
No.
Out of all of our friends, I think you're the worst at climbing trees.
I'd love to go to the zoo and shove you in the gorilla exhibit. Just let you get
Why?
slammed around by Harambe 2.0.
Why? That was good. I wasn't expecting that. I was like, oh, we're going to the zoo. I thought you'd like make a joke about narwhals or something. And then you just want to fucking kill me. Okay. You say that you could never be CEO of a company because you care about people too much. I think it's because you're stupid.
I think so too. I bet you loved Chef Boyardee.
I did. I did love Chef Boyardee. Is awesome.
I've actually never had it before. It might be good.
Dude,
I might be shitting on Chef.
Chef Boyardee slap, bro. Oh, wow. And they had the O's and the ravioli.
Yeah, they had it all.
They had every.
This is all in that
What,
can.
what really is Chef Boyardee just Italian food, but like really shitty?
It's canned Italian food. Yeah, it's just canned like noodles and
Pour
shit.
it in and heat it up.
Probably horrible.
Yeah. Okay. If you were my husband, I wouldn't trust you to repair my oven.
You would be my first. Fuck. You would be my first target if I started a pyramid scheme.
Do you think you could get me? You think you could get me hooked?
If I say I'm a Nigerian prince, yes.
You almost lost the Seattle Marathon to a dad pushing. You almost lost the Seattle Marathon to a dad pushing his son in a wheelchair. Fuck! Fuck! No, I ruined it. I ruined the joke. That was my only chance, and I fucked it up. Okay, well. You almost lost the Seattle Marathon to a dad pushing his 150-pound kid in a wheelchair.
The dude had tree trunks for legs.
How much after you ended did he come in?
I don't even know what you're talking about. Was there a guy that I
Wait, you don't remember? There was
I just remember the juggler.
There was a dad pushing his son who had a mental disability in a wheelchair the whole race.
Good thing I dusted his ass.
And he was I caught up to him at one point because he started before me, and it was going uphill, pushing his son. The son is like a 20-year-old kid in a wheelchair uphill, and he was just grunting every step.
I would willfully lose to that man. You need braces, but for your face.
That was a good one. That was good. Notice how I threw in 2 Seattle Marathon insults in the same one.
Yeah.
Those stand out to me in my mind. When I think of Kyle, I'm like, that is 2 embarrassing moments.
It felt unoriginal to me.
If we were starving to death, you would die before me.
Why would I die before you?
Because I'm fatter than you. Okay. So now that I think about it, I don't really know who I'm insulting.
Hey, I mean, survival. Everyone has a middle-aged uncle that looks just like you.
That's true, bro.
That was my favorite one.
That was good. Yeah. It's the facial hair, I think.
It's the facial hair.
I think also bro, my mom the other day, we so there's photos from when I was in high school, around the house and stuff, and then my grad party photos were with Willig. And my mom goes, she's like, you look way older now. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, just your face, it's gotten older. I'm like, Mom.
Yeah, that's a horrible thing to say.
Yeah, I'm like, why'd you say that? But I think she meant I look more mature. I think that's what I like to believe she meant.
That's what it was.
Your best friend and your roommate died. God.
True. You shave your chest with a lawnmower.
I do. It works. It works really well.
Whoa, I didn't even think
the
about
lawnmower 3.0, baby.
Wow, too bad.
Except not sponsored,
Yeah.
so no. Don't shout them out. Wait, but what was your...
I was just like a real
you
lawnmower.
meant a literal push lawnmower.
Fuck. That was good recovery.
Kind of bummed you didn't like my dead best friend joke as much.
I got it.
It doesn't make you laugh.
No,
it's okay. That was a good one though. That
Thanks.
was creative, but I don't think we were on the same page there. Your main social interaction is playing Xbox with someone who hasn't lived in the same state as you for 8 years.
Absolutely. I'd like you better if your name was Josh.
Why?
John sucks.
Okay. If I had to decide between being a horse and being you, I'd probably just kill myself.
I wouldn't want to be a horse either. My favorite part of any interaction with you is when I blink because I don't have to see your stupid fucking face.
That was good. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Well, I got a couple more honorable mentions here.
Throw some at me.
I also want to say, I want to give a shout out. The horse one was from Shim. The one about your main social interaction is from Luke.
Figured.
It rains 24/7 and you're still the most depressing part of my day is also from Luke.
Okay. Thanks, Luke.
I got one more from Luke if you want to hear it.
Let's hear it.
You failed at being a firefighter in a city where it rains 24/7.
Isn't that the point? Isn't that a compliment?
No. Because his point is that, like, they don't really need firefighters because it's always raining.
But that makes it harder for me to get a job. So who's the real loser here?
That's not, like, that's not his point at all, but that makes way more sense now that you mention it.
Yeah.
I think the concept was like, oh, it rains a lot, so the rain puts out fires.
So it's like an easy job.
So it's like easy, but you're right.
It's less demand.
Yeah. Also, you didn't really want to be a fighter, I don't think. So
the heart wasn't all there.
So, okay. Can I just keep piling on?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I would like to say mine are all originally from my brain.
Yeah, no. Most of those were mine. Here's one from Shim. You think superhero movies are unrealistic. So are your dating expectations.
Shouldn't everyone's be?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Unrealistic?
Yeah, I don't know. That didn't really make sense.
Well, actually, I don't know if
I want to have
the wording of that really made sense.
I want to have unrealistic goals. Oh, do I actually? I don't know if I do.
No,
set my standards high.
Yeah, but that's not unrealistic. It's like J-Lo.
Yeah.
You're not getting J-Lo.
Her and A-Rod broke up.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
I'll talk about it in my A&F.
Oh, okay. Recently. All right, let's see. Those are good. The other two aren't very good.
I have one more.
Okay.
When you shave your face, you look like Ferb.
Wait, do I actually?
Not really.
No, now I gotta look up Ferb. I want to see.
I feel like if you were a cartoon character, like a caricature, you would be closer to Ferb
than anyone else.
Than like any other cartoon character I can think of.
What about Phineas?
Nah, you don't have a triangle head.
Okay. Ferb? Yeah. Well, I don't know, but Ferb is holding the hammer in his right hand, and I'm left-handed.
Yeah, those are minute details.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that could be like you, me, and your sister. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Bro, for real.
Who's Perry then? Jordan?
Yeah. Yeah. Were there any other characters in that show?
Dr. Doofenshmirtz?
Oh, Dr. Doof.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm surprised they haven't done like a big spin-off, like big budget movie based on that. I feel like, you know how like the Minions became popular because just like the appeal of the characters kind of?
Yeah.
Like they thought they were cute. I feel like that. Phineas and Ferb, they're so unique looking. I feel like they could make a really big movie about that.
Well, I thought they definitely had a spin-off about Perry, right? The platypus?
Yeah, didn't they? Yeah, a movie.
I don't know if it was a movie or a show.
Yeah.
Might have had his own show.
Wasn't Perry basically the pet of the Dr. Doofenshmirtz, the villain, but then Perry was like basically trying to stop him?
I thought Perry was their pet and he was trying to stop Doofenshmirtz.
Oh, I thought Perry was Doofenshmirtz's pet, but would like sneak away and hang out with Phineas and Ferb.
Maybe. Who the fuck has a pet platypus? That can't be illegal.
It can't be illegal?
Can't be legal.
Yeah, I don't know. What exotic pet would you want? Something that's illegal.
I feel like we've kind of been down this road before, but hippo, because I could ride that pitch.
Oh, yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Hippo.
Did you see the article the other day of like deep sea fish have been like kind of washing up on shore?
Yeah, I saw this disgusting one.
The black one?
Yeah.
Yeah. The nickname is like a football fish, but I forget the real name, but it literally is this huge, like probably half the size of this table, like a fat, just pure black fish. And it has this like, its mouth was wide open, a huge mouth. And
it has
this
razor teeth too.
Yeah. And then it had a lamp thing like sticking out of its head.
Yeah.
But like, apparently the fact that there's been deep sea fish washing ashore is like a very, very bad sign.
Probably, yeah.
Like the fact, like that shouldn't be happening in the ecosystem. So I don't know what's happening.
They also just discovered some like squid kind of thing. It's not like a giant squid, but it's I think the body's way smaller, but the tentacles are just like super fucking long, and it's it's huge.
So it's not a giant squid.
Yeah, it's different, but it has like a smaller body, but just I don't think it's like it's not a predator or anything, but it just has like super fucking long limbs.
Do you want to look it up?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm kind of intrigued now.
Yeah. It's called the elusive squid with long spaghetti-like strands that lurk in the deep ocean.
How long do they get? Does it say?
I don't even know. They might have just found it like one time, but that's what it looks like.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Dude, it's the fucking deep sea is one of the scariest things. Like, they say that we know more about space than we do about the deep sea. That's crazy.
That is actually fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That, like, a place that we... Actually, deep sea and space, we both equally, like, can't really get... Like, we can't access them equally.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It's easier to see outer space because we have, like, crazy telescopes, but that stuff doesn't work in water. Like, we'd have no way of getting down there. We can't handle the pressure or whatever. We can't see.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Wait, I want to see what percentage... Like, what should I take? Like, what percentage of...
The ocean have we discovered or something?
Approximately 5% of the ocean has been discovered, which leaves 95% unexplored.
That's insane.
Dude.
That's just... Yeah, that's how big the ocean is. It's insanely huge.
And we already know of weird fish and weird creatures that we rarely ever see. And that's only in the 5%. Bro, there's gotta be mermaids. There's a lot of people that believe mermaids are real creatures.
Yeah. I could see it being true.
Like,
I just don't know. Like, wouldn't we see them on land though?
But I don't know. Like, think about there's so many fish that we've never, probably one, never discovered in the first place, and two, even if we discover them, that we rarely ever get documented proof of them.
Yeah.
And that's only of what we know. I honestly, like, I thought the number was like 25% of what we knew. So that number is actually even crazier to me. Like,
do they even know how deep the ocean is?
I don't know. Let's actually, I'm going to keep Googling shit.
Dude,
Might as well learn.
So confusing.
How deep is the ocean?
There's like some trenches and shit, but like, I don't.
On average, the ocean is 2.3 miles deep.
So that's not that, I mean, that's really deep, but in terms of,
but
you know what I mean?
The deepest part of the ocean.
Oh, like like a trench or something. Isn't there some trench in the Atlantic Ocean that just goes forever?
Fuck, going into a trench. The deepest part of the Pacific Ocean is 36,161 feet.
So that's like a little less than 6. So like 5 to 6 miles deep.
Oh,
that's crazy. Well, because actually, wait. How many feet are in a mile? Is it like 6,320 or something? Or is that wrong? That might be wrong. It might be 3,260
feet in a mile.
6,320.
5,280.
Where did I get that number from? Okay, so
wait. So let's see. 36,000 divided by 5,280. 6.8 miles.
Dude,
is the deepest part. So I'm trying to think. Where's somewhere that's 7 miles?
So
away? Or like,
yeah. I mean, well, think about like the marathon, running 7 miles.
Yeah. I need like landmarks. I'm not good with distance.
I don't know. Fucking 7 miles. Like the Space Needle to...
Okay, what about from your apartment to, if you were to get on the highway, there at I-5, how far does 7 miles take you?
I have no idea.
Come on, Kyle. Big Seattle guy.
I was trying to think of what's over there. I don't know the fucking shit. I don't know. 7 miles is 7 miles.
Okay. Well, I guess if we put it this way, from my house to... I'm not going to say it. From my house to the one place down that way that we used to go to is 1.5 miles.
Yeah.
So there and back would be 3. There and back again would be 6. So it's like... That's insane.
Regardless, yes, it's a lot of miles.
This is how my brain just visualizes
just
things.
Going back and it's like this far if we just go back and forth a bunch of times.
Yeah, it's like one lap on a track,
but a bunch of times. Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. I mean, you can't like discredit anyone having a theory about something that's in the ocean because you have no idea. If we've only discovered 5%.
Exactly. And it's one thing when you hear someone talk about how they believe like Bigfoot, for example.
Yeah, because he's real.
Because we can explore almost all of the land in the world.
Well,
I think most of the land we have at least the ability to explore. I'm sure there's parts in like deep jungles and places where like
Yeah.
Have you ever thought when you're flying over a plane or in a plane over like a random remote spot, you ever look down and just wonder if anyone's ever stood like right there?
Yeah. And if you fly over, if you're just flying up by Washington, you see how many miles and miles of just mountains and forest and trees there are. That's where all the big feet are. All right.
Oh.
It's because we're not going down there.
Okay.
That's where they're hiding out.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you can prove it,
I'll
I'll
try.
believe.
I'm giving it my all right now.
What's really? So
Yeah.
your all is
My all is researching, waiting for other people to discover it.
what research are you doing?
Google, is Bigfoot real?
Yeah.
And I look up the latest news. Like, has Bigfoot been discovered yet? It's usually no.
And do you have like spreadsheets with
No.
his location and his reported weight and height
No.
and his what he likes to eat and how he smelled?
Oh, I've never met him. How would I know that?
No, just from accounts from people.
Oh,
I thought if you were this big enthusiast, you would create spreadsheets and
you would
plans.
think so. Yeah. No, I
You
don't.
would think so.
You would think so, but no.
Oh, that's cool,
I
man.
he's real though.
No,
It's
you're
fine.
like a new type of researcher.
yeah.
You're like the researcher with no evidence.
Yeah,
It's super fun.
People nowadays love to talk about their research without giving any evidence. So people are like, "Oh, I did my research on this topic." No, you didn't.
Yeah.
People always act like they do.
So Kyle walks the walk and talks the talk.
Yeah.
He says, I didn't do any research and I don't have any evidence.
But I still have my opinion, and you should still believe it.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's a respected researcher.
Correct. Glad we're on the same page. We should do that playground insults again sometime.
Yeah,
That's fun.
I know. It's like, it's weird. It feels kind of weird because like the whole goal is to like not laugh. And so there's times when you say something that like it's pretty good,
Yeah,
but like you feel like it's just not good at all because you're trying to be quiet.
exactly.
But no, I really liked it. Yeah, guys, let us know who you thought was better. Why do you just gave really
What?
you just looked really uncomfortable. I said let us know who you thought was better and you went like
I have no idea. I don't know where
you
that.
it looked like you were like about to kind of puke or something.
No, I mean I heard a little buzzing. So I,
Oh,
like,
okay.
looked
No, it was
down.
before the buzzing thing.
Oh, I have no idea. Sometimes my face just does things.
Yeah. Yeah, your face is kind of the worst.
I know.
I know.
It's something I work on, but actually I don't do any work on it. I wash it. My face. Like, do you do work on your face? I don't do any work on my face.
You never pluck your eyebrows?
No.
That's honestly impressive because you have good eyebrows. The fact that you like
Thanks.
don't. So if you just, when's the last time you plucked your eyebrows?
I have no idea.
You're telling me nothing grows here
Right
in the
here?
middle?
I shave. It's usually pretty light, but I'll shave that sometimes.
Oh, you'll shave it.
Yeah,
Interesting.
just because it's like a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was like a thick uni, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably
Yeah.
pluck that because it comes back thick. But
Dude, my mom also insulted me about my hair the other day. Dude, not my hair, like my
your body
ability to grow hair.
Wow, mom's just coming after your
Yeah,
throat right now.
My grandparents were over and
Oh, she's just trying to act up in front of the grandparents and shit
I
on
don't
you.
think she was trying to act up. I think what happens is like my parents don't really ever drink that much, but when the grandparents are over, they do drink. And that Tito's bottle got used up real quick.
Wow.
And she said something like, I asked my mom what my my unique talents were, if I had any like skills that were, interesting or different. And she goes, I can't think of any, but you grow hair back in like a day. Like, mom. So my mom couldn't think of anything that I was uniquely good at other than the fact that my hair grows quickly.
But you couldn't think of anything either. What did I say again? You asked me? What did I say?
I don't know. I think you said you're not interesting or something like that.
I was busy. Whenever you text me that, I was doing something else. So I didn't really give my full answer. Whatever. I don't know what I said. I thought I'd give you something.
Well, now I want to know.
All right, I'll scroll.
Go find it. Okay, yeah. So guys, if you guys have any unique, like cool party talents, let us know, because the other day I was just trying to think like, what can I do that not many other people can do? What am I particularly good at? And sadly, I couldn't think of many. And Kyle thought he didn't have any either. But then I told him, no, your talent is being able to recite all the players of backyard baseball from memory on the spot and describe them in detail.
Oh, I said spinning a ball. I said spinning a ball on your finger. Other than that, zero talent.
Yeah.
So
That is like, I am weirdly good at that. But I just want to have like a thing where you know, when you go to a social gathering and you don't really know many people and they're like, oh, yeah, you know, what do you do? And then you give them the really boring answer about how you went to college and then you actually stopped going to college because you realized that you hate it and you were really depressed and that you didn't want to be there at all.
But you could just say I host a podcast. That's already a good conversation starter.
No, I know that, but I just want to have a talent.
That's on you, man. You got to develop a talent.
Isn't that fucking depressed? Like, that is so sad.
What?
That I don't have a thing, like a hobby thing that I'm really good at.
I don't think a lot of people do.
I think everyone should have something. Because if you don't have that one unique thing, then like you don't have any. But what's your flair if you can't?
But how is it my flair that I can name the players from Backyard Baseball?
That is impressive.
A lot of people can do that.
No,
not a lot of people, but people can do that. People know Dmitry Petrovic, Pablo Sanchez, Keisha Phillips, Dante Robinson, all those people. Amir Khan, Ahmed Khan, fucking Lisa Crockett, Stephanie Morgan, all those people.
Damn, Stephanie Morgan, yeah. I heard she's hot.
Never played with her. She sucked. Never put her on my team. Big Pablo guy.
But yeah, dude, I need a new fun. There needs to be another fun casual game to play. I feel like video games are getting out of.
Everything turns professional.
Yeah, everything gets so competitive, and like even Rocket League, which is definitely a more chill game than COD or something, you're still like. You're actively playing the game. I want a game where you can just sit back with the boys, like fucking. Like when you play MLB Baseball, the show from like 2008,
yeah,
you don't need to really think. There's no real brain activity. Like you're playing, but you can talk and like fucking joke around while you're playing.
You did with Madden too, 2K. You're just saying that's just sports games.
Yeah, but then I guess you're just actively talking about sports as you're playing.
Oh, you can talk about whatever though.
Yeah. I don't know.
I kick Luke's ass in Madden. Yeah, fuck you, Luke, for giving John those answers. I kick his ass consistently in Madden, and I'll talk about whatever.
Whoa, he won the last 2 Super Bowls.
I beat that ass in the regular season, though.
Oh, so Kyle's beats Luke's. He beats Luke's.
I beat Luke's. All Luke's.
He beat Luke's in the regular season 2 years in a row, and then
lost. I'm talking about the next. This is a new season. I beat that ass the last week we played.
Oh, so
it's a new season. The Super Bowl doesn't even matter anymore. Like, I don't even care about that I lost in the,
What's your all-time record in Madden against Luke?
There was a point where when we first started playing together, I beat him with every single team before he beat me one time.
Oh, that's so many games.
Well, I had just been playing Madden longer, so I was better than him. So it took him a long time to catch up, but now we're on me, him, and Jordan are pretty like equal playing levels.
Yeah. Yeah. What about Shim? Who do you think overall has won more games?
Probably Jordan. He wins the most in the regular season because he throws it to one player the whole time. But then when he plays against us, he
always fucking does that.
Yeah, but then when he plays against us, we're able to shut him down, and then he can't do shit. So
Jordan is the worst type of sports game. Well, Luke, I remember playing like in middle school playing a bunch of 2K with Luke. Luke would do that in 2K where he gets one player who's good at threes, and that's all he does is just throw it to him and shoot threes.
Yeah, I remember Jordan scored like 70 against me with Jimmy Butler one time before Jimmy Butler was good.
But he was
dumbest shit ever.
Every single NBA game, there's one player that their in-game talent is way better than their real-life talent.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Butler was that for a while.
Definitely.
Who else was too good for 2K? Bogut?
I'm trying to think for Madden right now. Antonio Brown's way too good for what he is right now.
Yeah. What about... I guess you haven't played 2K recently, huh?
Nah. Fuck 2K. 2K sucks.
I mean,
it's one of the games that like it's the least liked sports game. Like people consistently hate 2K.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people consistently shit on Madden too, though.
Yeah, I think people like the show the most, though.
Well, the show just came back, right? Like,
yeah,
literally just.
Yeah, I still need to get that. I've actually never played the show. I think the only show I've played was whatever one you had.
I had it on like the PS2.
Yeah, it's had Jose Reyes on the cover. That's the last time I played the show.
Yeah,
so I've never really.
No, honestly, I think that I'd love to play like a newer baseball game where there's, customization and like building because back then they had, like where you could do a franchise or dynasty mode or whatever they call it.
It's not nearly as cool as it is now, though.
Yeah, now they should. That's what I'm saying. I just need I don't know. I feel like the gaming scene has just become like ultra competitive stuff or like single player games.
Yeah.
And like, like I love the competitive stuff, but there's times where I want to chill, but like you can't really do a chill game online with the boys where you're all having a good time and like not having to
like think.
Yeah, like a Mario Party type game. But
Mario Party on Xbox Live would be awesome.
Yeah, because we
Surprised
play.
that's not a thing. I mean, not on, for Xbox, but like if there was like a, well, can you do that on Switch? Play online like that?
I mean, maybe, but even then, Nintendo's online stuff has always sucked.
Yeah,
like,
why though? They could make that could be awesome if I could play Mario Kart with my friends.
Yeah, and like when the Wii came out, the Xbox 360 was already out, right?
Yeah,
and like that. So obviously, the technology to have a functioning, well-organized online system was clearly available for Nintendo, and they just never did anything with it.
Yeah, and
like if Nintendo had like Nintendo Live,
yeah,
where you added, and I mean, I think there was a small period when you like.
I think there was
ways to kind of add friends and shit, but it was like really complicated.
Yeah,
that's just like why. Yeah, I think the Wii was a. Not like people missed out on it, but I think it's an underappreciated console in the grand scheme of things.
I think so too. I think the Kinect was one of the worst.
Yeah.
That one sucked. I think I had a Kinect, and for some reason I played a couple games on it, and I was just like, this is not that fun. And for some reason it was always on, and I could hear people in the games like through my Kinect if I didn't have my headset plugged in. It was so annoying.
Yeah. And I mean, a ton of people had issues with it, and they try and like mute it, and it doesn't work. It still comes out.
Yeah. If I was in a party and I didn't have my headset plugged in, people would hear me talking through my Kinect. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, go away.
What do you think is your best gaming memory of your life?
Gaming memory?
Or not, I guess it doesn't have to be a particular thing, but just like a period. Like what stands out in your head as like the peak of gaming?
Peak gaming. I think early Fortnite was pretty legendary. Also Modern Warfare 3 in like 7th, 8th grade when we'd all just get a big squad of zombies. That was hella fun.
And the big private matches of Infected.
We would play it's not zombies, Infected.
Zombies
too, yeah. And like Black Ops 2 or Black Ops. Yeah. But like by myself though, if I had a sick day, if I was not going to school that day, I was creating a dynasty mode on MVP Baseball 2005 and running that thing for like 10 years and winning the World Series every single season.
How long?
I loved that game.
How quickly could you get through a season?
Well, I would simulate a lot of games, but I would draft my team and I would like, make trades and stuff.
Yeah, but so in one sick day, you could start and win the World Series.
Yeah, easy.
Like
I would sim to the playoffs and then like play the playoffs. I don't know. I love. It's very satisfying to me doing the like dynasty modes on any sort of game. Just watching people develop over time and like getting my team to just get to where I want to be.
Do you get to
so
are there upgrades? Like, can you upgrade like your teams or players bad?
Back then, not really, but they would upgrade after every season based on how they're supposed to, kind of.
Okay. So if you had a really bad season, your team would they like?
Well, or if it's a player that has like a good growing trait, he's gonna get better.
Okay.
Or if you're older, you're gonna get worse.
For me, with gaming, something I love is a feeling of like progression, even if it's not real, like even if it's just like they throw it in to make you feel like you're checking things off. And that's why Willig showed me Skyrim one day.
Ooh.
And then that night I remember like I was at his house and I thought it was so sick, and I was never really interested in like fantasy stuff because it seemed, I don't know, any game where there's like you have to pick like a power, whether you're like the mage or the fucking warthog or whatever the fuck. That stuff always never interested me because it seemed too much, like too many options and too many spells and shit. But when I learned that game, like the whole concept of just getting like better gear and like leveling up these different attributes and stuff was really cool to me. And then I remember that night I went to a Redbox, and sometimes Redbox had games in them.
Oh yeah.
And it actually had Skyrim for the 360, so I got it. And then with Redbox, you're supposed to return it within 24 hours. And if you don't, you just have to pay like $2 or something.
That's it?
Yeah. So you rent them for $1, and then every day after 24 hours, you pay $2 additional.
I was thinking it was like a $2 fee. I'm like, I'll keep that shit.
No. It's like every day it's $2.
Okay.
And I remember I just kept it for like 2 weeks and eventually just ended up buying the game.
Okay. So wait, so back to your talents though.
Yeah.
You want to develop a new talent.
Mm-hmm.
So what's it going to be?
I think at this point I should commit to just like no lifing a video game, and just I can then resort to my skills is look how cool my character in Skyrim is, not like it's
That's
easy.
what you want to like. You show up to a party and be like, "Well, what do you do, John?" You're like, "Well, I got a really cool Skyrim character."
Yeah, there's people who have like no lifed World of Warcraft for the last 15 years,
Yeah.
and their level, like, I don't know how the leveling works, but their max level, that's kind of cool. And like you don't have to have a real world talent. You can just get good in the game, and then the other game nerds actually care.
I wonder what Leroy Jenkins is up to.
Is that like is that?
You don't remember Leroy Jenkins?
No. Well, I mean, in the video.
Yeah. I wonder what he's up to. They were playing World of Warcraft, right?
But Leroy Jenkins wasn't one of them. It was like
I assumed
they
he
just
was
screamed Leroy Jenkins.
I think he was Leroy Jenkins, shouting his own name. I don't know.
Wasn't Leroy Jenkins like an athlete?
No, I've never heard. There's no Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, I thought that was all a joke based on an.
No, it's from the video.
I understand. I've seen the video.
Leroy Jenkins might be a real person. I don't know who that is. I've never heard that name other than that video.
Well, now I need to know the history.
Leroy Jenkins.
I'm just gonna type in Leroy Jenkins. I always thought Leroy Jenkins was like an NFL linebacker. From like, I thought that's where that came from.
Leroy Hill played for the Seahawks.
Oh. Leroy Jenkins is a player character created by Ben Schultz in Blizzard Entertainment, World of Warcraft, blah, blah, blah. Wait, so it's a character. Maybe that was like,
His
maybe there
character's name.
wasn't a Leroy Jenkins before that, but then because of that clip they created.
Oh, I see.
A player character created by Ben Schultz, blah, blah, blah. The character became popular in 2005 from his role in a viral video of a game footage where, having been absent during his group's discussion of a meticulous plan, Leroy returns and ruins it by charging straight into combat, shouting his own name.
I love that video.
A video which captured the character's antics subsequently went viral and became an internet meme. Oh, so yeah, I think you're right. He was probably playing as Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah.
And then came back and screamed Leroy Jenkins.
Just shout his name.
That makes it even funnier.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Like, what's your skin in Warzone? What's the name? Like,
I do it on random.
Oh, you mix it
I
up.
keep it random.
I don't know what's going on.
Wait, but you don't want to develop a different talent other than just a video game thing?
I mean,
you want like a real world physical talent that you can deliver to people when you're in a party scene.
I want to be able to do the splits.
Okay.
I want
That
to
would be
get
cool.
very flexible, and I've texted you and Shim recently. By the way, you never responded at all.
What are you talking?
I texted about wanting to do hot yoga with you guys.
Oh yeah, I was in the car.
And Kyle never ever responded. But will you try hot yoga with us?
I'd be down. Yeah.
When we don't have to wear masks anymore?
Yeah. Yeah. I agreed with everything that was happening. I just didn't. I just didn't say it.
Yeah. But I don't know. I've been wanting to try that for a long time, and I feel like I'm still not the most flexible, but I've gotten more flexible, and I think I'm now at a point where like I could.
You think you can do the splits?
No.
Oh.
I'm saying I think I could get through a yoga session without like absolutely dying.
Oh.
I know I've heard yoga is very, very difficult.
Maybe yoga is the step before hot yoga. Maybe we got to make sure we can get through a yoga class.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that first, probably.
Yeah. And after hearing the interview with that guy.
Me too. About hot yoga.
What's that guy's name?
Fuck.
It doesn't matter. The one Joe Rogan episode that I talked about recently in one of the past episodes.
It's Ethan something.
Yeah, Ethan Suplee.
Yeah.
And he was saying that when he was like really overweight, he went to hot yoga once and he was convinced that he was going to die.
And apparently the only rule was you cannot leave. And he followed that rule.
Yeah.
But dude, how hot do they turn? Is there like a sauna in there?
Oh, it's hot as fuck.
Dude.
Yeah, it's probably sauna temperature.
And how long are you in there?
I don't know. I think it's like an hour.
I'm surprised people don't die.
I think there's
Like,
I'm gonna look this up
I don't know.
because I think that there has been. Has anybody died in hot yoga?
Someone has to have died.
But there's been someone that's died doing almost anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's one of those things that like, oh, he died doing hot yoga. That makes sense.
Yeah. Mum who died in hot yoga course was left all alone. Damn. A fitness fanatic was, quote, abandoned in the hospital after she fell ill while training to become a, quote, hot yoga instructor. Phyllis Main, 62, died last week after flying to the luxury Princess Mundo Imperial Hotel in Acapulco. How do I say that?
Acapulco.
So she died during the hot yoga, or she went to the hospital and then they just let her die?
I don't know. That didn't really make sense. They just abandoned her at the hospital.
She died during mysterious circumstances in Mexico last week during a $13,000 course in hot yoga taught by disgraced yogi Bikram. Oh, shit. So this was taught by like a yogi who kind of got like excommunicated from the other yogis.
Wow. I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't know that either.
Is there yogi drama?
I mean, look at that guy's fucking face.
Okay, yeah, that guy looks
a disgraced
he looks
instructor.
very controversial.
He looks like the guy who sexually assaults his yoga like class.
He seems like, let me see one more time. He looks like he just looks like he would cause issues.
Yeah.
Like he looks like he would have very strong opinions about things and not back down from them.
I feel like he looks like the guy who would do something blatantly horrible, and when people address it to him, he's like, "What do you mean? I didn't do that."
Exactly. Watch that not even be the picture of the guy.
Just some random guy. The family of mother of two, Phyllis Main, are said to be distraught and angry amid allegations that the bank worker was, quote, abandoned in the hospital as her condition worsened. Damn.
That's really sad.
Yeah. I saw this this video of this guy who flew to Istanbul and did like a hair transplant thing.
Oh.
Like a surgery because he was like balding.
He went to Istanbul for that?
Well, so the thing, I went to his profile and he posted a bunch of videos about it. And like basically he was saying that it's this certain procedure. And like, first of all, the reason I was intrigued is because he was like going bald real quick. And this surgery, like he looks fucking amazing now. Like it blew my mind. And he showed like they filmed the process in Istanbul and stuff. And I think it's because a lot of certain surgeries like aren't legal in the US because they have to go through a bunch of steps. Yeah. Same with how I know a lot of UFC fighters go to like Latin America to do stem cell stuff.
Interesting.
Or maybe not Latin America. They go elsewhere to do stem cell stuff because it's not legal yet here, even though it works.
I've heard of people going to Vietnam to get their teeth done, or
really?
Maybe it's Thailand, somewhere in Asia to get their teeth done, to get like veneers.
Meaning, like, if you just got fucked up teeth, are those just like basically fake permanent teeth?
Yeah, I think they grind them down and then they like either screw them in or glue them in. I don't really know how it works.
Yeah,
but I just feel like that would you? I feel like you wouldn't be able to feel your teeth because they're not your teeth. You know what I mean? Like you feel your teeth touching together, like you feel that. I don't know if you would feel that if they're not. It would almost feel like you have a mouth guard in.
Yeah, it'd be like a hard mouth guard on top and bottom.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
I feel like eating food would be a lot weirder.
Yeah.
But then again, like, I don't know. I feel like that having like good teeth, if I had like bad teeth for a long time or my teeth, got unhealthy and I needed to like just kind of start from scratch, I'd rather just get like all fake teeth that look beautiful than go through like a long process of trying to like fix them.
Your actual teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would too.
But yeah, that'd be weird because I never thought about you do have like a sense of touch in your teeth.
Yeah.
Which are like bones.
Are your teeth sensitive to like cold and hot stuff?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's weird. There's certain days where even eating ice cream makes them hurt.
I have certain teeth that like certain particular teeth that'll be a little more sensitive than others.
Yeah. But anyways, this guy went to Istanbul and my point is this fucking surgery looked amazing and like he's shown close-ups and you literally can't even tell, and then some people are commenting, they're like, that's dope, but what happens when the rest of your real hair starts to bald too? Because then won't it just be like a different part of your head is balding?
Yeah, like a random patch in the back or something.
Yeah, and then he was like, then I would have to get it done one more time, but he was like, after doing it 2 times, I probably would never need to do it again or something.
Why wouldn't you just do it all once?
Well, because like there's no reason to do it because he still has the hair in like the back of his head, know. And like then people were commenting, how much does it cost? And he was like, oh, it's like, well, I don't know the currency in Istanbul, but it was like 2,800 whatever, which That's like not nearly as much as I expected.
I wouldn't think so either.
Like I thought shit like that would be like $15,000.
Probably more of the price was flying to Istanbul. I don't even know what country Istanbul's in. Is that
Turkey?
Turkey?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Turkey.
Yeah, I don't really want to go to Istanbul right now. I've heard Turkey's like it's
Dangerous.
kind of rough right now. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just thought I'm excited because one day we're both gonna go bald at some point.
Yeah.
And I'm excited because I honestly think by the time, like we're 23, I think by the time I'm like 45, there'll probably be a lot of options to not go bald. Like I'm just with the way technology advances.
Yeah.
There's already so many things that people can do for their appearance. And then I've seen videos that I talked about on PIMS where there's a guy where they put on like a fake, it's like a wig, but they like glue it to their head kind of.
Yeah, that's weird to me.
I mean, yeah, it seems weird. But my point is I'm just excited because I don't really want to go bald.
You're going to fight it.
I'm torn on that. I was talking to my mom. I'm like, it's going to happen, but I don't think I would try and hold on to my hair for like my natural hair. If it got bad, I think I would just accept it before I let it be like a gross comb over,
right.
You know? But if there's options like that for only like $3,000, I might try it.
It's something to consider.
But then if they fuck me up, that's bad.
Yeah. You don't want to have a like fucked up skull.
Like
if they just like dented your skull.
Or just like really bad scarring.
Yeah.
And then later down the road when I do go bald, I just have chops in my head.
Yeah. Just wear a lot of hats.
Yeah. I know. That's like hats are nice, but then every time I take a hat off, I always feel like this can't be good for my hair or my hairline. Because I always feel like it's just like pressure on my head.
Hats are just uncomfortable.
Yeah, but like, are they?
Not that comfortable. I'd rather not wear a hat.
But like a lot of people wear hats every day.
Yeah, that's I don't know.
Yeah, there are some guys that I like have people that I've known almost my whole life, and like every time I see them, they're wearing a hat. It's pretty incredible, honestly.
That's a lot. It hurts my head. It squeezes my head, and it like gives me a headache sometimes. I actually have a headache right now. I think I'm just hungry.
Or because I hurt your feelings
That's
with
probably
all those good insults.
Yeah, my brain hurts from all the insults John just flew at me.
This is unrelated, but the other day, my mom and when my grandparents were over, she's like, yeah, it's almost summer. And I was like, it is summer. She's like, and everyone looked at me and they're like, John, it's not.
Dude,
it's
you
not
gotta
summer.
you gotta figure out your seasons, man.
You're telling me when you're outside and you look around, it doesn't feel like summer?
Just because it feels like summer doesn't mean it is summer.
But it should.
It's the spring.
It should be summer if it's summer vibes.
No, this is spring vibes. Summer's like way too hot vibes. Spring vibes is like 70s.
No, spring vibes was like a month and a half ago.
Nah, we still got spring till like end of June.
I think seasons are a scam. Why do we give these arbitrary dates? Shouldn't it just be based on like the weather and temperature and like visually how the world looks?
It's based on the position of the Earth because it's angled. So when it goes around, certain parts are angled certain ways. So when it's like the northern hemisphere is angled towards the sun like that, that's the summer for us. Okay. And then when it goes around like this and it's pointing away, that's the winter.
But isn't it fucking stupid that in some places it's winter and it's freezing with snow, and other places it's also winter and it's like 85 degrees?
That's the equator.
But then why do we call them the same thing?
It's a season. It doesn't mean that there's going to be snow. It just means that it's a season.
I know, but then the season itself is useless. The season then doesn't mean anything because any sort of any qualities that you would give to the season are not consistent.
But the qualities you give to each season are pretty consistent. In the winter, it's cold.
No, in a lot of places in the winter, it's not cold at all.
But it's colder in the winter in every place.
Yeah, but then there's places where, like, summer here is winter in a lot Okay. Temperature-wise.
That's because the Earth is tilted.
I'm aware of, like, the reasoning. I just think the reasoning's stupid.
Okay, I don't want to argue this. This is just the dumbest argument. Okay, what's your A this week?
Oh. Go Nerds, baby!
Okay.
The Mariners.
Why are they your A?
Well, I mean, I was gonna let you kind of dive into it because I knew you're hyped about this. But tonight, Thursday, when we're recording this, Mariners having their two biggest prospects come up. or one of their
our top prospect and our top pitching prospect, who's one of our top prospects.
Okay.
Yes. So they're making their debut tonight. By the time it's out, they've been in for a week, and they're both doing really well.
Yeah. Did they?
The Mariners have won every single game since they've come up. Knocking hard on wood.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Like seriously, as a Mariners fan, I need you to understand how much like excitement I actually have for the first time ever as a fan.
Wait,
like,
ever? You've had this much hype before?
Not like
There's
this.
never been this much hype?
No.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Like, we have a bunch of young guys in our system, and they're finally starting to come up that could be a playoff team.
Wow.
Which has not happened since I was 3. And I was just I was probably just like picking my nose and shit. I was shitting in my diaper.
Yeah.
You know?
It's amazing. It really is.
It truly is. It's been years of suffering. Just waiting.
Even if you guys aren't a Mariners fan, or even if you're a fan of a different team, just like really try and put yourself in the mindset of someone who has loved a team that has been so bad for so long.
Yes.
Like when
true love, too.
Honestly,
true love.
I was thinking about this. If the Mariners like make a playoff run sometime soon, like I was thinking of like peak good feeling. I think what you should do is if they make it to the World Series, you drop all your money to get a ticket to the World Series. You also buy heroin.
What?
You sneak it into the stadium, and then like in the 9th inning when they're about to win, you inject up.
Yeah, so I'm asleep when they win, and I don't get to witness it.
No, it doesn't put you to sleep.
Have you seen Breaking Bad?
Well, heroin doesn't always put you to sleep. Don't they say?
Tell me what it does. I don't know.
I think you just can't.
Nah, I'm pretty sure you lay down and you're just like, whoa.
Oh,
it's a downer.
All right, that's you sneak in cocaine.
There we go.
And then right before they're about to win, you snort a line, and then you would be literally on top of the world.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, no, and you have to have a girlfriend at that point, so then she can give you a blowjob, like behind home plate.
Wow.
Yes.
On TV.
Yeah.
A lot of
things
feel
good, huh?
A lot of things are happening. Probably, yeah. That would be a good time until I get arrested and then put in jail for a long time and banned from all Mariners games. But at least I got to see a World Series.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you have another A?
No. Oh no. Who's your A this week?
Okay. Yeah. Your A was kind of just my A. My A is kind of an F. It's A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez, because first of all, him and J-Lo broke up. So they were engaged, and
they never got married. They feel like they've been engaged for a hot minute.
They were engaged for like a little while. Oh. I guess they broke up. She's back with Ben Affleck, so that's what the drama is right now. But A-Rod, to get his life back in order, has purchased the Minnesota Timberwolves. So he is just broken up with his fiance, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna buy an NBA team.
Yeah,
that was a baller move.
That's his version of retail therapy.
Yeah,
it's like instead of going shopping, he just buys an entire organization.
That's his midlife crisis. Is just buying a basketball team.
Also, that's kind of how long ago did they officially break up?
Like it just happened,
and she's already. That's
TMZ's all over it.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
If you just broke up of a long-term thing and she's already back with Ben Affleck.
I don't know. And her and Ben they were together in like early 2000s, I guess.
And like, I like Ben Affleck, but come on. A-Rod is like, just based on like history, A-Rod seems to be a better person.
Well,
Ben Affleck.
A-Rod's not the greatest either. He's really not.
I mean, he had steroids and shit.
Yeah, he lied a lot about doing steroids.
But
he was
Ben
probably
Affleck,
the most hated baseball player. One of the most hated baseball players.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like as a person to date.
Yeah, as a person, he's grown on me for sure.
And Ben Affleck wasn't he an aggressive alcoholic for
I don't know.
a long
I think he's an alcoholic, but that doesn't mean he's a bad person.
And have a gambling addiction, I think.
Doesn't mean he's a bad person.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's
I don't
true.
know.
Yeah, no, he's not. That's fair.
Yeah, but it's a big win for Boston too, because Ben Affleck, big Boston guy, A-Rod, former Yankee, hated by Boston, so big win for Boston taking J-Lo.
There we go. All right, well, my F this week, I have 2. The first one, just a quick little, nothing too crazy. I just wanted to mention it. There's been this thing going around on Twitter of a company that created smartphone cases, like iPhone cases, but they're made to be like the texture of skin, human skin, and they react the same way that skin does. So you can like tickle it and it'll feel different than if you like
That's
rub
weird.
it.
Does it get goosebumps when it's cold?
I think so. It says
That's really weird.
smartphones could be wrapped in artificial skin to give them a more natural feel, according to researchers. A fox skin, Faux. I don't know what that. Faux.
It's like fake.
Oh, a faux skin prototype called Skin On has been developed by scientists to look and feel like human flesh, responding to different forms of human contact, such as tickling, caressing, and pinching. So then there's photos. It'll like change shape.
Ew, that looks disgusting.
Like, it
Dude,
looks like a bar of soap.
Looks like a. That's really gross. I'm sorry. That's weird though. They're trying to make it feel like an extension of your hand. That feels wrong.
I didn't even think it. I thought I was thinking of more of like if you wanted it to like where you could like pinch your significant other, where you pretend it's your girlfriend kind of. That's what I was thinking.
I don't. Well, they said more natural feel. They probably are like, oh, you don't want that artificial feeling in your hand. You want it to feel like an extension of your hand.
Oh,
those look really fucking creepy. I don't like that.
So those are fucking weird. Let's not do that.
They're like wrinkly too.
Because I don't want it to feel like an extension of my body. I want to be aware of the fact that I'm using something like a device.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
My main F here is I cannot believe this. Son creates OnlyFans account for his mom, and he wants a cut.
No.
This is real. So there's a guy named Leonardo Hathaway who's 19 years old, and he's going viral since launching an OnlyFans account for his bosomy.
Bosoming.
Bosomy?
Bosomy?
Bosomy.
Bosomy.
Bosomy mom, Lucine Duarte. So
this kid's what the fuck, dude.
Okay, so the son said, quote, "We have an incredible relationship between mother and child."
Bet you do.
So he is a male model, and his mom recently won like a big contest in Brazil. It's
is Miss Bum Bum?
Yeah.
Yo, that's
is that a big thing?
Apparently it is. I see it on Twitter sometimes.
Okay, so she's a Brazilian Playboy and former Miss Bum Bum World winner.
Wow.
With over 934,000 Instagram followers. So she's like, it's not like a guy and his mom were like, oh, we should do this and make some quick cash.
Yeah.
Which even that fucking weird. This is even weirder because his mom is like, that's her career, is being I don't know if she does porn, but she's like a sexually explicit influencer.
Okay.
And now the son is just getting involved, and
it's weird that he's involved. Why can't she just do it?
I don't know. That's why this is so fucking stupid and weird.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, that's probably like they're probably more comfortable with each other's like with bodies because if that's what she grew up doing, and he was in the household growing up like that. He's also a model, so it's probably less weird for them.
Dude, it's
still
never
weird.
Not fucking weird.
It's still totally weird. You should not be taking or posting pictures of your mom online for money.
I'll put the photos on the screen. I can't pull them up right now, but
are they like raunchy?
Well, I was gonna say the photos with him and his mom together are weird. Like,
oh, are they like naked together?
No. But every photo, it's like, it's everything you would do with a couple. Like he stands behind his mom, where like, you know when you have a girlfriend and you're behind her and like her ass is on your dick.
It's like
and you're leaning around.
That's weird. It's like the couple. Those things are they a couple or are they siblings?
Yes, except now is it a mom and son or are they a couple?
That is disgusting.
And there's one where like he's holding her hand and they're posing and he's looking literally straight at her tits. Like she's looking at the camera and he's looking at her tits. Dude. And it is, I don't know how anyone would think that this is not weird, but yeah, he basically said, we support each other. She's my mother. Why would I not support her path? Like
I can kind of get that. It's just pictures like that.
Well, the mom's not that old. She's not like 90. She can set it up on her own.
She probably has a phone. She can handle it. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
So there you go.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, my F this week is going to go to Bob Baffert, who is a legendary horse trainer. So his horse just won the Kentucky Derby. His horse's name was Medina Spirit or Medina Spirit. I think Medina Spirit.
I think Medina.
Medina Spirit won the Kentucky Derby, but then failed a post-race drug test.
Whoa!
So this horse has been taking steroids.
Damn. So the jockey.
So It's the horse, dude. The horse took the steroids.
Well, no, but wait, is that guy the trainer or the jockey?
This guy's the trainer.
Oh, so that guy was juicing him up.
Yeah, this guy's been juicing the horse. You know, you can blame the horse, but it's not the horse's fault. Okay, so he initially blames it on cancel culture. He's like, they're out to get me. Apparently, this guy's won like 7 Kentucky Derbies or whatever. So he's a legendary trainer.
Been juicing for a while, maybe.
He's like, well, you know, cancel culture. They're out to get me. Blah 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 blah. That's just how America is. And then he later claimed that one test issue was that one of the groomers of the horse had been taking cough medicine because he had a cold.
Okay.
And he urinated on some hay that was near the horse after grooming the horse, and then the horse ate it, therefore ingesting said drugs. Then he later claimed that, well, that didn't happen. Actually, it was this ointment that I was rubbing on the horse because it had like a wound or something, and it was prescribed by a vet. I'm not going to name the vet, but yeah. So I didn't know that it was steroids. My bad, even though I've been caught. He's also been caught a bunch of times, too, with steroids.
So it went from my assistant peed on hay and...
No, it went from cancel culture. You're just out to get me. They're like, all right, fine, he peed on the hay. And then, all right, fine, I rubbed some ointment on it. But I'm not going to tell you who the vet was that told me to do it.
Cool.
So,
I mean, it sounds like he's telling the truth from what I've heard.
This guy is going to all lengths to try to keep his Kentucky Derby title. And so I think they're going to re-drug test the horse, and I think if the horse passes, then he's going to be fine. But the horse is probably going to pass because he has some weird voodoo thing he could do, like some quick fix. So who knows? But Bob Baffert, he's on the hot seat right now.
Fuck you, Bob. Someone take the belt from Bob.
I know. And then another quick F goes to Shake Shack because they're going to be giving away free fries for the people that have vaccine cards. And it's again with the whole like, why are we promoting something that we are claiming to be healthy, getting a vaccine with French fries?
Oh, I thought you meant the F just because Shake Shack's going to have to give away a ton of free fucking fries.
Well, they might. I mean, like, and that's cool, but it's just like, we have a problem here with obesity. We don't need to be.
And a large issue with COVID is people who are overweight.
Yeah.
So
I don't think giving people free donuts and fries is the greatest for, but I don't know.
You would think that.
What are you going to do?
All right, guys. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Peak to Middle School. If you guys would like to see us do playground insults again, maybe we have Shim and Willig join in or Matt or somebody, let us know if you'd like to see it again or any other ideas. But Kyle, where can they follow you?
At Kyle Stafford 36. Follow the podcast at PIMS Podcast, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
You guys can get cool merch like this hat right here.
Boom.
You can get cool merch like this at pims.store. Go check it out. There might be a summer sale coming up soon. I might do like 15% off or something. So go check it out. It's linked down below. But Kyle.
Patreon.com/PIMS podcast for Patreon extra content. We got behind the scenes footage. We got some blooper reels. We got pre-shows, which is the best, and we got some feed on there if that's like something that you're into.
Make sure to leave a review on the Apple Podcast app. Even if you're listening on Spotify, just go over there real quick, rate us 5 stars, and write a review. It takes like 2 seconds, and it means a lot. And with that being said, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Go Ends.